What's up, family? I'm back again with another video, and this video centers around random things, if you will. I'm going to be talking about mainly the seven chakras and also some things that you can do to get rid of negative vibes or negative energies that you may have or that you may be feeling or that may be in your surrounding area. Now, if you are out in public or you're dealing with the public, you come in contact with many different energies, vibes, feelings, emotions, so on and so forth. And sometimes, you just need to clear yourself of that type of energy if it's not good, and if it's negative. So, what I like to do and what I suggest is getting some sage. Now, I know this is not a full bag of sage because I've been using this, and as you can see, I've been using quite a bit of it. But so you can get you some sage, and I know here in the area where I live in Columbia, South Carolina, you can go to one of the African stores here in town, pick you up a bag of sage. Usually I go either there or I go to Earth Fair. You can get this fine sage at Earth Fair. And also the charcoal that you can use to burn it. And I took the charcoal out of the pack and put it in here. Just for my convenience. It's more convenient for me. You get the charcoal. And if you're not used to burning sage, what you do, you take some of this. You can get the sage where you can crumble up. And this is what I do with it and how I do it. You crumble it up, you put it in a safe ceramic container if you have that. And you take a piece of the charcoal. You don't have to take the whole charcoal. I like to break mine in half. Light the charcoal, put it on there, and put the sage on top of it. So we have that. And also, in addition to that, sometimes I also like to, when I'm burning the sage, because it's not that great of a smell, but it does what it's supposed to do when it gets the job done. So I also like to burn some incense with it along with it, to help along with the smell. And this is sandalwood, and this smells really good. I like this smell. And also, Walmart sells this dragon's blood incense. This is also a smell good incense as well. And basically, once you light your sage and you get the smoke going, what you want to do, or well, I can't tell you, everyone has their own methods. Let me clarify of how they do things, because if they know anything about burning sage and what it's good for, and definitely look that information up. But it's good for getting rid of negative energy, negative energies, negative vibes, and basically, what you want to do is ask the universe or ask God to clear out all of the negative energies, the negative vibes that you have encountered throughout the day or that you're feeling. And even in your home, you can sage your home as well. And I've also noticed where people, they take the whole bundle of sage and they light it and they just go around and they just smoke it. They can use a feather and smoke it like this, in this form or fashion, where they take the feather and then they just fan the smoke. Or you can, there's several different ways that you can do it, however you feel comfortable with it. But I told you earlier my method. So that's that on sage. Next up, we want to talk about the 7 chakras. And first of all, what are chakras? Each of the centers of spiritual power in the human body, 7 in number. So basically, what are chakras? Chakras are something that everyone has within their bodies, and it is linked to a spiritual aspect, if you will. So first up, we're going to go through the 7 chakras, where they're located, what they are, and the emotional issues behind them. Okay, first up is the root chakra, and this is talking about being grounded, and it's basically It represents our foundation and feeling of being grounded, like being one, I guess, if you will, with the earth. The location is the base of the spine, and the emotional issues associated with that are survival, such as financial independence, money, and food. So basically, we're talking about the necessities, I guess, if you will, in life, the things that you need in order to sustain life and in order to survive. You have to have food in order to live, and money in order to buy the food and clothing, so on and so forth. The second one is sacral chakra, and it's our connection and ability to accept others and new experiences. I know some of us have a hard time trying to accept others, and we're so caught up and used to our own way of thinking, our own way of doing, and we're so used to the old way, we can't really accept new things and new experiences. But that may be a fact that if you can't do that, that chakra or that particular chakra may be closed. But we'll get into that later. And the location of the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, is the lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in. Emotional issues with this one is the sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, sexuality. So if you're comfortable with these things in your life, then that is a good sign. But if you're not comfortable with the sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, sexuality, that might be a factor that chakra could be closed. Number 3, solar plexus chakra. It's our ability to be confident and in control of our lives. Location, upper abdomen, in the stomach area. And the emotional issues surrounded with the solar plexus, which is the third chakra, is self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem. Next chakra, the fourth chakra, is the heart chakra. It's our ability to love. Location, center of the chest, just above the heart. Emotional issues surrounding that is love, joy, and inner peace. Number 5, throat chakra. Our ability to communicate. And I know like a lot of us have communication issues. We don't know how to communicate with each other and how to talk to each other. So that could be a possibility that particular chakra is closed, and we're going to be discussing later on how to open these chakras. But location, quite naturally, and of course, is the throat. And the emotional issues surrounding that are communication, self-expression of feelings, and the truth. Number 6, third eye chakra. This is my favorite chakra because I feel like, how can I put this? I put a lot of time into opening up my third chakra. So, excuse me, the third chakra is just basically your insight, clairvoyance, and you dream a lot. And these are definitely 3 things that I can attest to with the, basically with dreaming a lot. I do pay attention to my dreams. And the third chakra is our ability to focus and see the big picture. Basically, in other words, if your third eye chakra is open, that just means that you are intuitive and you kind of have this sense of knowing sometimes certain things before they happen, or you feel like you just have good intuition. Let's put it that way. Good intuition. And the location of the third eye chakra is the forehead between the eyes, and it's also known as the brow chakra. So basically it's right here. Right in here is the third eye, or as I like to refer to it as the eye of Heru, or the eye of Horus. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. The last and final chakra, which is the crown chakra, It is the highest chakra, represents our ability to be fully connected spiritually. And it's located at the top of your head, right here, top of the dome. And when it speaks on being connected fully spiritually, it has nothing to do with religion. It has everything to do with the spiritual aspect of things. And people get religion and spirituality confused. They try to intertwine the two, but you really can't, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay, I know people who may come across this video will totally disagree with me, and that's cool because that's your opinion, but this is my opinion. Okay. And if you want more information, you can go to www.mindbodygreen.com. That's www.mindbodygreen.com, and hopefully I can post that link into the video so you can take a look at that link. Oh, and also, let me finish up on the crown chakra. The emotional issues that surround the crown chakra are inner and outer beauty, our connection to spirituality, and pure bliss. All right. Now we're going to talk about warning signs. Your chakras are out of balance. So what we want to do is we want to balance our chakras. Now everybody has chakras. Everybody's chakras are not open. So, and then we're going to talk a little bit about my chakras too, because I took this free chakra test, and I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but we'll get into that a little later on. Now first we're going to talk about the first chakra, which is the root chakra. And it talks about its emotional imbalances, excuse me, the emotional imbalances that are with the root chakra include feelings affecting our basic survival needs, money, shelter, and food, ability to provide for life's necessities if it's an emotional imbalance. So when this chakra is balanced, you feel supported, a sense of connection and safety to the physical world, and grounded. And also I read one way to really feel grounded and to ground yourself is to take your shoes and socks off and to go outside and just walk in the grass or walk, on the earth. Let your feet feel the earth itself and walking on that, because that way you can get a sense of being a part of the earth, especially from